Yeah, I don't like
Oh, escuela.
How do you say
Because they come out all the time. Don't let us stop to the car and give it a basic letter.
Once we get all the operations done, then we can start doing applications. But before that,
But it also doesn't.
I think he told me
Yeah,
that block was happening.
Mr. Rez.
I'd rather just get these.
Mr. Rez.
Whatever.
first, second, this,
I disagree. Mr. Rez.
Before, right? We've had that conversation on the desk before. So we're gonna walk around, rotate around this way, and we're just gonna comment on others' word webs with our markers. We'll keep our marker with us.
Got no disclaimers.
A great novel.
Exactly.
Everybody has a right to express themselves. Those girls chose to represent themselves in this manner. They most likely wore that to be funny, not to disgrace America, not with any malintent. They think it's a joke and nothing more. If they find it funny, what's so bad about that? We all have different senses of humor and different opinions on different matters. A person shouldn't be hated for looking differently, for dressing differently, for saying different things. You shouldn't hate them for dressing and wearing a costume different than all of ours.
Actually, a nurse in World War I, which X-rays were used commonly, said that the people that got affected were in more pain than she's ever seen. That it's just a horrible sight to see because you can't touch them, you can't help them, because if you touch them, it hurts them even more. But if they have sarin, which we don't know if they do or not, they probably don't, but it's possible that they do because the chemical weapons should have been destroyed, but now that they found out that the mustard are still around, sarin could still be there. Sarin is even worse. It is, I think, 10 times as lethal as cyanide, and it's a quicker death, but it's still, the mustard agents don't kill you right away. It causes, it's very carcinogenic, but sarin, after, it'll kill you slowly in a day, but it's just horrible to see. I haven't seen it, but like people that when they say they cough up blood, they have their
I'll write what I was
Yeah. No, but I'd be happy just to sit in. Like sometimes
Like this job.
sometimes I know you are. You know, stuff like that. You'd be like, okay, this is beautiful. What is this beautiful?
Can you only do fantasy in one game?
You would like podcast out what?
Yeah. I'm trying to weird on my
I'm gonna write it
I think this is low.
I'm low.
Okay. No? And no, I saw Annie, are you gonna be the people that to manage them?
Here.
Okay. Annie, you're the conflict stirrer. Go.
Oh, hi, lovely angel. Like, here, hi, angel, hi, I'm low. Here, give me a second. Okay. Here, go back to your house and stop being a mob, because don't you want to continue being bad? You have to pretend to be good so they don't destroy our city, so we can be bad later.
Let me in.
It's in your best
I'm
interest.
staying here so I get to see them. Let me in.
You will see them later, but only if you go back to your house.
No.
All right, I think that Eliza actually had some very good reasonings to send her away and good arguments for that. She said, go pretend you're being good so that they'll think that you're okay. And did you hear one other thing after that?
Did anybody hear another convincing thing that she said, besides pretend to be good?
In the best interest.
It's in your best interests, all right?
So,
Being a parent.
A better parent
They're
than
just
what
to
it
give
really
this
wants.
system over.
Don't you want to be bad for the rest of your life?
so I think she actually had a very persuasive argument for sending them all away. Would you like to- Y'all switch.
You wanna
And this time,
switch?
Annie, you be, and she's the mom.
Let's just redo this. What was the first term? Process of reallocating 435 congressional districts, seats, fine seats, by population, by state, every 10 years. Based on what?
Updated census.
The census, and who does it?
Congress.
Who?
Federal Congress.
Federal Congress.
King Congress.
Okay. Now we're down to, what's the next one?
I don't think it's ISIS because ISIS takes off like the Haiti, but isn't there? So yeah, I guess that one also.
How did you know that's what she was doing? It's not ISIS, it's
We're gonna start off.
What's your OTO?
Which one?
Okay,
Alright,
so
so we're gonna explain the gimbal and the Right, so a gimbal makes this sound like a G, and a G looks like that. But when you subtract the J out of the G, you get that.
Okay, too confusing.
So a G kind of looks like the gimbal.
Oh, I was thinking that
Okay.
now again.
I would do an example here, but I don't want to break his life. So the first one is
Alright,
like
so
pet
pet was slide tackle. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my, he broke his leg. And then our third one is Raish. You can remember Raish because it's rounded out.
Lit on fire.
We are not gonna light this on fire.
What would your hypothesis be, though?
Well, think of, if you kind of feel this, before I start stirring this, for those of you who are up close, look at what it's done. How many, what do we see in there though? How many layers do we have right now? We have two very distinct layers right now.